Hi, hi friends, welcome to all. My topic is a study on effectiveness of road transportation, loading and dispatching time at Freedom Shipping Agency Private Limited. Now, introduction. Transport. Transport infrastructure consists of the fixed installation including roads, railways, airways, waterway, canals and pipelines and terminals such as airport, railway station, bus station, warehouses, tracking terminals, refueling depots, including fueling docks and fuel station and seaports. Terminals may be used both for interchange of passengers and cargo and for maintenance. Vehicles traveling on these networks may include automobile, bicycles, buses, trains, trucks, people, helicopters and aircraft. Operations deal with the way the vehicles are operated and the procedure set for this purpose, including financing, legalities, and policies in the transport industry. Operations and ownership of infrastructure can be either public or private, depending on the country and mode. Passenger transport may be public, where operators provide scheduled services or provide. Freight transport has become focused on containerization, although bulk transport is useful for large volumes of durables items. Transport plays an important part in economic growth and globalization, but most types cause air pollution and use large amounts of land. While it is heavily subsidized by governments, good planning of transport is essential to make traffic flow and restrain urban sprawl. Mode of transport. Mode of transport is air, rail, road, water, cable, pipeline, space. Company profile. Company profile. The Freedom Shipping Agencies has started shipping activities at Tudurin since 2003. The vision of our company is to provide integrated logistics solution and service designed to redefine the customer satisfaction, rationalize the cost and time relationship, and bridge the gap between the Indian requirement and international practices and standards. Freedom Shipping Agencies commit to offer innovative quality service with safety and flexibility. We work in an environment with perfect blend of planning and execution to meet the challenges of qualitative change and market competition. In addition to above, Freedom Shipping Agencies are doing freight forwarding, customers clearancing, transportation, warehousing and distribution and project cargo handling. Freedom Shipping Agency is a one-tool solution to your entire requirement, whatever it may be. We have a fantastic young and dynamic team which has close relationship with all the main learners as well as the trade-related people to approach and accomplish the work in the right time. Vision. Our vision is to do good and quality service to all of our customers. Services, customer clearance, freight forwarding, transportation, warehousing and distribution, project cargo handling. Need for study. The need for the study is to find out the loading, unloading and the maintenance work in the yard. And this study helps to find out the reasons which leads to idle time in the movement of truck and to avoid open debit by delivery material at the right time and at the right place to the right dealer or customers. The study was mainly undertaken to identify the level of idle time of vehicle in the yard, the gap between each trip of the vehicle. The study has served as a basis for measuring gases for the delay in transit. Next one is scope of the study. The study will help to provide better logistics services to the client dealers and it will help the management to the make for the investment in road transportation elements and to reduce the additional cost incurred in the logistics services. It will help to reduce the time stoppage in the dealers or customers and the study helps to determine the truck time in the hub art by identifying the gap in the current process. The study helps in reduction of the vehicles done around time and idle time. This help to identify the factor affecting the smooth collection of material finished car products. Objectives of the study. Objectives of study. The primary objectives. First one, to study on effectiveness of road transportation, loading and dispatching time factor. Secondary objectives, the to study the technology used for transportation, to identify the issues in transportation management and improving the technology to reduce the transportation waiting time. Next one is limitation. Documents needed for the study was not maintained properly. Language problem. In this company, all the drivers were from outside, they only speak and understand Hindi. Next one, time available for this research work was a limiting factor. Data were only collected from the truck drivers. Data is collected only from the Tutuguri Act. Next one is research methodology. Research means research is the process in which the researcher wishes to find out the end result for a given problem, and thus the solution helps to in future course of action. The research has been defined as a careful investigation and inquiry, especially through a search for new fact in any branch of knowledge. Data collection method. Survey method is considered the best method for the data collection, and the tools for used for data collection are questionnaire. Private individuals, private and public organization, and even government are adopting it. In this method, a questionnaire is collected through personal interview. A questionnaire consists of a number of questions, involves both specific and general questions related to operator and safety of the vehicle. Sources of data. The two sources of data collection are namely primary and secondary. Primary data are fresh data collected through survey from the driver using questionnaire. Secondary data are collected from books, internet, and various journals, magazines, etc. That's all. Thank you. Thanks to all.